Sweep the floor, knock on the door, sweep the floor. Hey there, I'm Chloe.
And I'm Sydney.
And today we're here to talk to you a little bit about ourselves, our Your Project, and what we plan to do with it.
We're both grade 9 students attending Beale Secondary School, and we both have a passion for the arts.
At Beale Secondary School, we're involved in the Beale Innovative Learning Program, which is a program that focuses on project-based learning and preparing students for life and careers outside of high school and university.
Because Beale Innovates is mostly project-based, we are at our last project of the year, which is called the Your Project or the Passion Project. And the goal of this project is for you to be more independent than you ever have in any other project. So they didn't give us a topic. We got to choose our own topic. We got to choose whether or not we were going to be in a group or not. So we decided to do it as a pair. And it is basically for you to find something you are incredibly passionate about and choose something else to incorporate into it that would make it just more than just a simple Google search. You would be able to have to do months of research and have to do extensive things such as video logging or creating a bike or something like that. So
Yeah.
we decided that because we were so passionate about the arts, we'd do something incorporating music.
But we also have had struggles and had to cope with family members struggling with degenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, or dementia, which are the three that we're doing the most research on in our project. Hey guys, so we're not actually doing Parkinson's, it's just going to be Alzheimer's and dementia. So yeah, just to clarify, that's not a thing, so yeah.
Yeah, back to the video.
Yeah.
So, I meant to say we, but then I itched my nose and we're cutting that out. So we decided that ultimately our project would be how music can affect degenerative diseases such as dementia or Alzheimer's.
So we both have struggles and had family members struggle with these diseases. So I was really young when my great nana, it wasn't fully diagnosed, but there are things with these diseases that you can tell. They start to not remember who you are, they start to lose their memories. Family members
Their emotions sometimes deteriorate along with the disease.
Yeah, so my baby cousin, she was only 2 or 3, and my nana kind of didn't remember who she was. She was like, oh, who are you? And it was really hard. So I was young and I really didn't understand it. I was just like, Nana's having a bad day today, so that was basic. But I think it was really hard for my mom, because she kind of had to shield me from it because it was so mind-boggling. For a 4-year-old, how is this person not remembering who I am? How does this person not remember the same experiences that I do? I think it was really hard for my mom and my parents to kind of shield me from that, but also because my mom has always really looked up to my great nana. As a kid, she would always go over to my great nana's house and she would always be this super bubbly person, and I think it was really hard for my mom to slowly watch my great nana deteriorate as that. So yeah, that was kind of my experience.
Yeah, my experience was only a year ago. It was with my grandma, who is only just turned 70, so she's young for this to have hit her. She developed a rare form of dementia. She doesn't have Alzheimer's yet. It has been confirmed it will turn into that, but she has developed a rare form of dementia called frontotemporal dementia. It develops in the front half of her brain, which is her emotions. So she doesn't forget things. She does, as it comes with the disease, she will forget certain things and probably eventually forget who I am. We had an extremely difficult experience with the hospitals and the whole system. As most of it was mental and they couldn't quite diagnose what it was because it's so rare. She's in a home right now and it's not really quick. Hey y'all, so what I meant to say was my grandma's brain is deteriorating quickly, so the disease isn't taking her over quickly. So yeah. But we just wanted to use this to show people that when we were going through this, music therapy wasn't a thing. And only really, really recently has it become an apparent thing that music therapy and musical memories, which are certain people with extreme Alzheimer's, can correlate certain music to memories that they have lost, and it can actually help them remember things. So we thought that by sharing our experience with you, maybe people who are watching this who are struggling with family members would be able to avoid certain problems, and we'll elaborate as we are going to be doing, you know, more than one
Yeah,
video
yeah.
log.
I think we're going to do about 6 because there's like 6 weeks of our project.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of thought, what is like an object or something materialistic that we can create that can kind of help people, because this is such a like vast and general topic, and because it's mainly focused on the brain, and the brain isn't something that you can really do something materialistic with. So we thought we could create these video logs, of course, and we thought we could also create a little playlist or a mix CD of songs that kind of trigger memories for people.
That have been scientifically
Yeah.
proven to trigger memories for vast amounts of people, because it can be very personal to the person. Usually it'll be a song that correlated with a really strong, intense memory in their past that can trigger something.
Yeah.
It can be people who barely are able to remember the conversation they had a couple minutes ago can remember entire lengthy songs, and it's just the way that music works. So what we're trying to prove is music can affect these diseases, and we are working really hard and doing extensive research to prove this. We also have a person we're seeing next week.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking to a psychiatrist about like his experience with patients with Alzheimer's and dementia, and kind of just seeing what it's like to kind of be right in the thick of it and with these people.
Hey guys! So we just want to give you a little bit more insight and information on the psychiatrist that we're going to see. So his name is Dr. Noel Laporte, and he works at St. Thomas Elgin General Hospital in St. Thomas, Ontario, and basically he just does everything we talked about in the video. We're just going to be talking to him about that. But yeah, we just wanted to let you know that's what we're doing. And
Yeah, we should be seeing him next Friday, so we'll
Yeah,
be
next
vlogging
Friday.
that. Bye!
We're also going to be going to the Salvation Army.
Yeah, we're going to go to the Salvation Army hopefully in 2 weeks. They have an Alzheimer's Day where they actually have patients come in, and it's specifically, and I think it's so wonderful, it's specifically correlated to this subject. So they bring in people who are interested in the arts like us, and they can sing for them, and they can talk. We're thinking that we could go in, sing for them, and we can talk to them about this subject, and we can interview workers that work on this specific day about what they think, and how maybe give us some more like insider that you can't
Yeah.
find online. You can't
Yeah.
find with a simple Google search.
Yeah, because usually it's a very personal experience, so just Googling something, you can't really find it that way. You could find like research and scientific stuff, but it's kind of hard to find like a personal experience online because it's so hard to talk about, but also because it's so personal.
Yeah.
So as well as our little CDs and our interviews, we're going to be doing some vlogs. So as we said, we're going to be interviewing people and talk.
We're going to put it on these vlogs, so
Yeah,
we're going
so-
to include it. And so as we're closing up this, we want to let you know that next week we are going to be featuring our interview with the psychiatrist, and giving you guys some, insider, if you're dealing with this, how this psychiatrist suggests you can go your own way. Of course, it is always up to you, but this is just some of our information. We want to make sure people don't have to go through the experiences we went through, and we also think that if we can prove to you that musical therapy is actually a thing and it is legitimate and it can help people, then maybe you guys could use it for people you're helping, and maybe even just to try it out, see if this
Yeah.
kind of can help people. Playing a specific song each week or something can help someone their memory build up, or help the degeneration of the brain process slow. So that's what we're trying to do. So yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in. We really hope you enjoy these vlogs and it'll help you in some way. Yeah.
We hope you tune in next week to see our interview with the psychiatrist. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.